Theme song.
2.0.
Get in, you little cunt. We're going fucking shopping.
Furious Beetle's shop that he's angry at you for using.
Get the fuck out of my shop and buy something, please. He is so angry.
Fuck, I don't even remember getting the cannon. Oh, the bombs.
Yeah, we remember that was the last thing we did. We stole them from the pirates because of the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's in the fucking room that the first item's in. It's not like in a new place.
That's right. Yep. And he's like, "Oh, my shrubby, I'll give you this shit we just stole, but don't tell anyone."
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna notice, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
fuck me.
Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna steal Aaron's car. Nobody tell him. He's not gonna notice when he like complains that his car's
Yeah,
gone.
now we get
And then
fucking
I'm like, oh, don't
bombed.
worry, Aaron. I'll drive us around in my new car.
Hey, isn't that exactly the same as mine? Yeah, it's a crazy coincidence.
It's nuts. I know, it's weird. I mean, how?
I do love the Genin infused sea music. This was mind-blowing on a CRT, dude.
The GameCube had a lot of like those sort of big moments, you know, because like prior, what is it? I went from a SNES to a 64. That was a big fucking that felt huge. SNES to 64, 64 to Dreamcast. That felt fucking huge too, actually.
Oops.
Like, cause I played through Resident Evil Code Veronica recently, and like my housemate who's like 20 or something was looking at it going, you know, it's not that big a deal. And I was like, all right, look, you got to go back in time and compare it to like the PS1's Resident Evil graphics.
It was
Like,
a huge jump, yeah.
Like you know, they were just textures that looked like fucking pixelated shit, and they didn't have mouths.
Yeah, but you
This
remember
was-
most generations younger than us don't have those jumps that we did. So
No, I know. Well, that's what I was getting to. Is like, you know, the last time I felt sort of like a fairly significant jump was like around the GameCube period, because you know I remember looking at fucking Star Wars as the GameCube release title. It's been like looking at the fucking fight over the Death Star and just being like, that looks like fucking insanity. You know,
that
like the
was one of the
lighting,
biggest jumps, yeah.
You know, like it's just like, oh, you look at that. I remember seeing, you know, previews for this, and it's like, look at the cell shaded. It looks like it looks like a cartoon, and it still does. Still looks good.
One of the biggest, I think, impressive graphical jumps, apart from the ones you've described for me, was the Xbox 360. Just the cleanness, because back then when it first came out, I was still playing on CRTs.
Yeah.
And just the cleanness of
Yeah,
the
I
image, because
played,
I had a VGA plug, and we had a TV to support a VGA, and it was just so fucking clean. That was like HD before there was HD.
Yeah. I had a CRT with my first 360 as well, and it was, I remember playing Dead Rising. It's being like to give you missions, and it's just like, can't read that.
Yeah, that was a huge problem with the system, because it was made for giant resolutions that just weren't possible on everyone's TVs at the time.
Yeah, most people didn't have. Well, I got, when I was, when I first started working for the bar, and I was doing like fucking 50 hours a week, and I thought, I need to spend this money on something that's not drugs and alcohol. So I bought like my big Panasonic 50-inch, which going up from like, I don't even know what brand it was. I think I found it. Like a kind of big like CRT was just mind-boggling. Like I remember loading up the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. And even just that was the first thing I loaded up on it, just looking at it, just going, fuck, that's nuts.
Yeah.
And then you load it up like actual 3D games and shit, and it's just like, this is how this is supposed to be done.
So
Now I have a 4K 65-inch fucking television, and it's marvelous.
one of the earliest games I remember on the Xbox 360 was Saints Row. And that was graphically nuts at the time. To me, was just seeing it like, because we were used to GTA looking like asshole, obviously, because it was old.
Yeah, the GTAs, particularly because they were slightly more realist, you know, they were just a tad drab. Like what, you know, the Saints Row ridiculousness did was...
But at the time, 4 wasn't out.
Oh, GTA 4.
Yeah, 4 wasn't out. This was before 4. So the only offering was the PS2 versions. So compared to that, they were just whoosh, mind-blowing. Like the
Oh, well, yeah.
explosions
I mean,
on the
like,
cars
it'd
and
have
stuff.
been fucking,
And that was the big thing for the 360. Over its lifetime, it changed dashboards, it changed outputs to HDMI and stuff, and just the games that came out towards the end of that thing's lifetime that pushed that console, that thing was such a workhorse. The PS3 as well, the games that they pulled out,
They hung
the
in there. Well,
technology.
didn't they have GTA 5?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, the first
yeah
consoles.
that's impressive as fuck, to be honest.
What are we waiting for now? Like fucking.
You know, now that Obsidian stepped up to the plate with Outer Worlds, I'd really like to see someone step up to Rockstar.
Really, like, Rockstar needs to learn how to do modern mission structures. 'Cause at the moment, the games just feel fucking empty. It's a bunch of stuff, and then the missions are just these tiny little.
I'd like to
Like,
see
the number
that.
of missions are just so fucking low.
I'd like to see that, and I'd also like to see them shrink the world. I don't need the world to be that giant if it's that fucking empty.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be like work on that balance. Like, make the world, big whilst keeping it full.
Yeah.
Because, or at least, again, like, I feel like this is the kind of thing that you can do if you have a sensible mission structure. So you can have a big one, and maybe there's only, like, some shit over in that area, but you can liven that up by having missions that, or, like, one weirdo that lives out there and has a couple of, like, storyline, things to it. Like, the thing is that, there's the missions, the narrative missions in these games, and then there's just, like, oh, yeah, here's some shit on the side. And, like, it's like GTA 5, where it's like, oh, yeah, fucking... No. Some guy wants you to smoke weed and shoot a bunch of aliens. And it's like, that's fun, but that's a D tier mission. That's a little novelty mission. You're meant to have, like, some filling to this fucking cake. It can't just be icing and then the fucking tray.
I'd just like a complete full story, please, that doesn't bait me out and wait for DLC and then fucking doesn't deliver. Because that was the annoying thing, is I really enjoyed GTA 5's core story. I really fucking enjoyed it for what it was. It was fun. Characters were good. Franklin was underutilized completely after the start.
Yeah, see, that was a fucking problem because fucking, the other two, whatever the name is, Beavis and Butthead.
Michael and Trevor.
Yeah, Michael and Trevor. They were older and they had a backstory to them. And that meant that even regardless of how much time each shared in the game, they came to the game with more narrative and more character.
Yeah.
So, like there's
They
stuff with like...
you know what I would have really liked to see? Now, this would have been out there outside their wheel scope, but depending who you play, like if you're playing Trevor more, you're playing Michael more, you can go and interact with Franklin. And depending which one you choose, you can actually... you develop Franklin more towards their style. You know? Because, like, they're very different people, the way they operate,
fuck yeah.
And that would have made it a trinity of characters very interesting, the way they interacted.
It's like, they had some side missions with Franklin, but, like...
It was mostly, we need a wheelman, call Franklin.
Yeah, or, well, I mean, things like Franklin dealing with his aunt, like driving the fucking pickup truck for her and stuff. It's like, there's a richer thread of plot there that I wish they'd fucking explore. And they need to, give us a few dialogue options and things like that. Because at the moment, it's just watch a thing, go do one of the 2 bits of gameplay, like driving or shooting that this game has. Watch a thing, end. And then you just wait for whatever the next fucking version of that is. They need to have, like, watch a thing, go do a thing, the thing changes the goal that you originally had, someone lies to you, you have to make a choice. Like... Ultimately, you're only ever doing, it's like with narrative fiction. There's 7 stories. There's only like so many fucking missions you can actually have in a fucking game. Like, you need to find, somewhat more complicated ways of combining these basic structures. Otherwise, again, you're just left with lumps of Duplo that wind up fucking dull. Talk to me, box. Need to let the midget out. In my world, letters are tattooed on the backs of midgets. And they scoot along. Well, let's not tattoo. Let's henna them on. They look like tattoos.
Suddenly he's got bombs. Wow, what a strange occurrence.
Beetle, you've got to learn to, like, lead the market as opposed to following. You can't just see a kid with bombs and be like, oh, I'll sell bombs now. You need to be, you need to fucking be where the fucking fads come from. You need to be like, oh, I'm Beetle, I sell fucking bombs. Fuck that guy on the island and his weird 13-year-old black girl haircut. Afro puffs.
This
apparently.
guy just freaks me out, man. He's just eyes.
That's where I'm going. I'm gonna be a fucking karate monster that lives on Bribey Island and teaches little ferals.
Look, if your eyes are completely white, I'm out, all right?
I fucking... There are nights I lay awake thinking about how Capcom decides who gets pupils and who doesn't.
It is a very fascinating choice, yeah.
Yeah, like, Hakan was the bit that broke me. Because, like, alright, yeah, Dalsum doesn't have pupils because he's made of yoga. And he's like, you know, that's fine. Akuma,
Oh, for
alright.
fuck's sake, this one? I didn't think it was this one. All right, I'm not going to do this.
Oh,
Just hit me, please. Come on.
I don't know, fuck it, just go.
It's 100 times, dude.
I mean, could you not get him a few? Like,
Good.
yeah, actually, fuck that. That's
It takes
officially
forever.
taking fucking... Yeah.
Because you've
Oh,
got...
like, how hard is it? You just mash the button, and it's like 5. No.
I just wanted to give him the night fucking things I had.
No, he's probably not
Maybe I
gonna
don't
do
even
that.
have any.
What do you get for fucking whopping the cunt 100 times?
I think upgraded sword strike or something.
I mean, that'd be fun, but yeah, I mean, it's
something
not
I'd
gonna
do
make
off
for-
stream.
You do have a
off
thing,
record,
yeah,
you
do have
know.
a championship belt. The fucking Eagle. You've got the fucking whatever they are, Rutabaga championship. Yeah.
I only got one,
I'm
bitch.
collecting the full set of
Aw.
replica belts.
I love how I got so excited. Oh my god, it's one of those things. Get 10, then I'll
Get
tell you what they
10.
are. What? You're not even going to tell me what they are. No, 10.
At least let me give you this one. I feel like that would make him a little bit better than just go away with that one of the thing that I do want, though.
Yeah. I feel like you've cheated me, sir. I'm carrying around your garbage.
Yeah. Imagine saying to your lovely lady friend if she comes into the room with like a chicken strip for you, I love this. This is so great. Go away and bring me 10. It's just fucking rude, man. What you do is you eat the one that she offered you and then ask if there are any more. And then you use subtle brain abuse to guilt her into making you your strips. See, it's like you gotta modernize your abuse for the 20th century.
Look, you little shits.
Like
Fuck
you
off.
can't be using like fucking knuckles. That's 19th century.
Knuckles and knuckles and knuckles. You're gonna. Oh, yeah,
No,
let me
that's
guess.
the abuse women do. They
Looking
use
at the
brain
head?
abuse. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I thought.
Triumph. That's a proud head. Look at that big noggin. Looks like me if you shaved me. Enormous dome, no chin.
I want to go in that hole. I'll come back to that hole.
People stare. I don't think you're gonna make this.
Oh well.
I don't know, Aaron.
Hello. Easy, man. Look at that. Wow, you jinxed me. I touched the wall.
Robinman. Oh, look at that.
Holy shit, I'm glad I fell. I would have never seen this chonky lad.
Can you pick him up now?
I'm gonna try.
Look at him trying to run. Oh, dude, he's like that fucking cat on the internet that's called... no, you're
Ah, you
not
need the
lifting.
bracelet.
Yeah, have you seen Cinderblock?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the funniest thing in the world to me watching people try to get animals to lose weight. Because they just don't get it. As far as an animal's concerned, being the fattest is winning. Like, they have eaten the most food and now they are the biggest. And that's as close as their knuckle brains can come
Knuckles
to...
and knuckles and knuckles.
Yeah.
I can't stop it.
Like, to fathom, like, oh yeah, I've won life. I have eaten the most and I am the biggest. You know, that's it. I'm done. I'm good. Nothing
Really,
can... You gotta slice this grass, dude. You need magic.
I'm really glad that
I got this fucking fat
back when we
fucking
were
cat.
going to KFC at Kangaroo Point, I wasn't high because the chick that had Knuckles on her name badge would have broke me as a high person.
That's right, I forgot about
She
that.
was just this big, hefty black
There's
chick.
a big Samoan girl with a name tag that said Knuckles, and I'm not sure if that was her idea or whether she was being bullied. It's hard to tell sometimes, you know, like... Because if people are in on it, then it's fine. If they're not in on it, it's bullying. And the thing is, the things that they're in on or not in on can sometimes be fucking identical. Alright, no, you're not allowed to get across, Aaron.
Apparently not.
This has been very funny for me. Ah, what? Fucking, you know, thanks for waking up, game. This is weird because normally the game's like, oh yeah, you're out of juice. Here, have like 4 in a single, you know.
Give me some.
Oh, you got to change the wind direction or some shit.
No, it's the right way.
Oh, well, fuck you then. You
I just touched the wall. That was my bad.
Okay. You have even less juice than you did the last time.
I know. I'll try.
Feel like you're gonna have to. I mean, maybe the pig's got juice in it.
Oh, slice that pig up. Get some juice.
Gotta,
Pig juice.
Yeah, you gotta yank on his
I'm
tail.
not gonna land.
No, fucking no. It's not.
Oh, so close.
Further away than you were last time.
In these pots.
Yeah. Karate!
I love these trees, dude.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I really liked when I first played this too. Was like, oh, you can cut the fucking trees down and like there's different like results depending on how you slice it and stuff. That's nice. That's a nice change.
If trees cut like that in real life, I'd go whacking trees with swords.
I cut a bit of tree down one time with like an axe, and that was rad. That was good feelings and happiness, fun. 'Cause you just like I think I was like fucking 19 or something, and it's like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. But man, you use this bit of fucking wooden, you know, rock we've tricked into being even harder, and yeah, I was gonna fucking completely bully this goddamn bit of fucking tree.
Maybe Beetle sells magic.
Oh. I feel like somewhere someone around fucking sells like stuff you can put in your cup.
Yeah, that was back at the island.
Okay.
Grandma, give me some magic.
Grandma even alive? Where is she? What's
Yeah,
she
I think so. I hope so. We should check on her.
Yeah, we should call your grandmothers.
There she is. Look, she's fun.
All right. Oh no, she has the health stuff, I think. All right. I mean, you're gonna try to talk to the pot.
I'm gonna give her a bottle. Grandma, bottle. Oh.
If only you could bottle grandma essence. Yeah. Campbell's cream of grandma.
Smells like musk and racism.
Yeah. But like not the bad racism, just
the
gentle,
wacky racism.
Yeah. Just inappropriate fucking words racism. Not the correct nomenclature.
Beetle, stop, you can't.
Fucking angry beetle on the side. Just it's still getting me.
How dare you stop me?
Oi!
No, you don't have what I want. He's sad when I left.
Yeah. Oh, fucking.
So it's right for being angry.
Yeah, well, here's a crazy idea, Beetle. Stock more than 3 things. Imagine going into a servo and it's just like, oh yeah, we have a can of Coke, boat batteries, and a sock. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
I don't even think I'm supposed to go over there, to be honest.
Oh, no, I don't think you are either, because you got to go into where
I think that's just a fairy fountain. I think I'm supposed to go back in the forest one first.
Yeah, because I thought you knew that. I thought it was just, like, exploring.
I wanted to get the secret.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, secrets are good.
Yeah.
Love the noise they make.
I do love the way I go. They are literally Wobbuffets.
Have they made, like, you know how they have those things that you can punch and they come back up? Like,
Yeah.
they're not quite punching bags because they're for kids.
Yeah.
And I hit them at full strength and my aunt tells me to stop being an idiot.
And then they just break.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you can pop them, but you gotta kind of be trying.
It's more the fact that they knock into other things and break them.
No, that's... Yeah, you send them sailing clear across the room.
Unrolled.
Then you tell your little cousin that he has to defeat Shenlong. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands or appreciates it.
I gets it. I understands it. I appreciate it.
Just,
Me
30
clapping in the
Yeah,
background.
this is me at the age of 35, just in there going, no, 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 no. What's that? Boof. Best thing this fucking company ever did was
I
like,
was already going that way. Of course it was. Just
is
to make
that
sure.
gonna get you over? I think you got to go back and jump off the top. Yeah, that little launcher boy.
The rocky outcroppy.
Yeah.
That's a jump spot. If I was in there in life and I had a giant leaf, I'd jump off that.
Okay.
Holy shit!
That climate change.
No, that's where Jaboon is, I think.
Yeah.
Do I have to even go to the forest or do I have to
No,
just go
I
back
think
there?
you gotta go kill that. Cause yeah, remember you're looking for his fucking I mean, you can blow up the big rock in here, which will probably give you something. I mean, I don't know what, but
We'll see.
yeah.
That gives me anxiety. I don't like that.
Oh, Aaron. Big things
Man's
in the
folly.
water are coming.
Man's folly.
What's your phobias, Gabriel? Oh, heights. What's Aaron's phobia? Oh, the folly of man. Fucking... all right, you fucking 18th century poet. Like... Fucking, you know, you're gonna have to learn to write poetry, or I'm just gonna have to start calling you a great poof.
Yeah. That's what my dad already calls me, so either way, I'm a great poof. Oh,
Excellent.
I wanted the
Is that
drop.
put down?
Yeah,
Like,
there is. They have long timers. I could have got it.
You have exposed the windy bunghole. I mean, that could look less like a butthole. Bring, bring.
Get ready to bottle some of your cunts.
None of them.
I love the fairy design in this.
Fuck that, man. Give me the Breath of the Wild fairies any day.
They're pretty good too.
MILFs. MILFs that diddle you. Fuck yeah.
Should give me a bigger magic meter. Oh,
That's not bad though.
that's okay, I guess. I mean, fairies are magic.
Yeah.
But just
Imagine
give me a
if
bigger
I
bottle.
gave you a wallet and then bottles of my pubes that made you stronger. Let me look, like, don't do that. It's weird conceptually. Like,
Look, your queen gave me power
Yeah.
for more money. It's okay.
yeah, we're allowed to do this.
I'm gonna bite your head off.
Should put that in one of them. But you have to eat the fairies.
Let's go see Big Jaboon. I just went in the wall. Excellent.
Yeah, we've been going all about this the fucking entirely wrong way. Because my money was on it being in here. And you thought it was under the head. And it turned out that we were both fucking wrong on the internet.
But now we got double fairies and lots of money.
That's true, yeah. Did she give us money, or is it just a fucking expansion of space? I feel like it's just a space thing.
I
But,
feel so too.
like, well, I mean, it's always good. Like, 'cause
It's
there's
just
nothing,
an expansion.
Yeah.
But still, that's
Well,
good.
there's nothing more frustrating than getting big piles of money and being full.
Because we were money capped for ages.
Yeah.
All right, get in the boat.
Like, go in the door there, the hole. Yeah.
I was gonna slice the bacon.
The roof hole. Roof door!
Oh fuck yeah, pots.
I'm gonna steal your shit. Your stuff, but I'm gonna have it. Cut it.
Can't use your sword because it's a house.
Christ. Alright, so you're allowed to steal, but you're not allowed to fucking, you know, bust out the fucking swordy boy.
Give me all your shit. Oh, that's unfair. Sword
this
would
is-
make that so easy.
Bullshit.
And I. Yes.
Alright, I mean, that's only like marginally. I knew that was gonna happen. I feel like you should be able to roll into them. Huh? Like, if I do a full fucking bum over tit somersault into a clay pot, I'm pretty sure it's gonna break. Probably hurt me too, but like, no. I won't shatter and, you know, drop all my money. Mmm. Jesus Christ.
Wake up, you little shits.
Oi! Oi, it's your Uncle Link! Ding, 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 ding! That lady looks like a fucking some kind of Little Britain character. Oh, you can wake the little fuckers up. It's funny. Alright, stop. Fucking,
I'm the monster under your bed, kids.
I'm gonna call Chris Hansen in a minute. Although, you're like 12 as well, so I don't know. I remember seeing a fucking Dr. Phil episode that was kind of about that. Like, this couple... And for starters, the parent and the mother and the father had both been molested as well, which is just fucking... Like, yeah, everybody in
that's
this
a hard
family
roll.
had been molested. I don't know, they were kind of been fucking insane. Like, it was really fucking weird. But like their oldest son, they referred to as Nestor the molester. Like they referred to their kid that way, which is so fucking insane. Imagine thinking that of your own kid. Like, oh, there's the one that diddles.
It's not a good tagline to have.
We've all, it's just molestation. We've all molested. We've all
Can't
been
say I
molested
have.
and done molesting. You know, it's just.
The only thing I've molested is a Tim Tam in my mouth.
I mean, you were sort of molested.
No, it was consensual molest, thank you.
Yeah, but like, just on 18. Didn't you try the fucking? You got to get the door.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking there was going to be a big ocean beast pop out that I'd have to
I
attack.
think maybe he does, but like. Pew 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 pew. Get him, get him. I bet that last one didn't count.
I bet it did not. Maybe it did.
Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Alright.
Right in the hole.
Jabu jabu this, you motherfuckers. Doodly doodly doo.
Yeah, that was just the island's anus. Just having a just fucking violent fart.
One of those weird farts that like opens your butthole so much you think it's just gonna take on more air by itself.
Oh, when you fart one of those underwater, holy shit, you think your anus is gonna like... look at that thing.
Hello.
I speak hieroglyphics, do you?
Look at the size of that cunt.
That's a Giga Samoan. There is one in a cave that size right now.
His name is Jobbin as well.
Children get swallowed by him every year for the ritual.
Remind me of this enormous, like the same sort of like, just big old noggin that's shaved, big eyes. Reminds me of this big gay Samoan dude I knew.
I just really, in my head now, we need to make Ocarina of Time a movie and have the big fish played by a giant Samoan. Because I want a little boy to go in a giant Samoan.
All of Hyrule's water goes under my ass and balls. Oh, that guy was funny. Like, was it the Belgian Beer Club when I was working there? Because he was very, you know, he understood both stereotypes quite well. So like he'd shift between big scary Samoan bouncer looking guy and what he really was, which was sort of a colossal mincing fruit, like just back and forward, and he just like, hey, and people would say you gay, and then he'd flip out like they'd called him a faggot or something, and then you know they'd freak out because they thought they'd angered this fucking 150 kilo Samoan dude, and of course he was just fucking with him, and he really was turbo gay.
Turbo gay.
Yeah, no, I love that shit. It was fucking hilarious to watch him fuck with people.
Alright, your fish win thing, cunt.
I like when I'm not playing the game because then I can lean back into the air conditioning.
Fuck, blocking it from the rest of us, Tubzo.
I don't think so, Aaron. I think some of us are getting it.
Said from the rest of us, not from you.
I don't. Oh, you know, like
I'm the rest of us.
Look, I'll go back even further and then I'll act like a reflector. See, this should be, I'm the moon now for the fucking air conditioning.
Oh, wait, now I'm getting some. There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's
There we go. That's a
deflecting.
good. Stay there.
Yeah, it's deflecting off my abundant pectorals. My hands behind my head. Yep. Let the boys breathe. Meat tits.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.